John went up from Gazara and reported to Simon his father what Sendebeos had done. I and my brothers and the house of my father have fought the wars of Israel from our youth until this day, and things have prospered in our hands, so that we have delivered Israel many times. But now I have grown old, and you by his mercy are mature in years. Take my place and my brothers and go out and fight for our nation, and may the help which comes from heaven be with you." So John chose out of the country 20,000 warriors and horsemen, and they marched against Sendebeos and camped for the night in Modain. Early in the morning they arose and marched into the plain, and behold, a large force of infantry and horsemen was coming to meet them, and a stream lay between them. Then he and his army lined up against them, and he saw that the soldiers were afraid to cross the stream, so he crossed over first. And when his men saw him, they crossed over after him. Then he divided the army and placed the horsemen in the midst of the infantry, for the cavalry of the enemy were very numerous. And they sounded the trumpets, and Sendebeos and his army were put to flight, and many of them were wounded and fell. The rest fled into the stronghold. At that time, Judas, the brother of John, was wounded, but John pursued them until Sendebeos reached Kedron, which he had built. They also fled into the towers that were in the fields of Azotus, and John burned it with fire, and about 2,000 of them fell. And he returned to Judea safely.